Hi, I'm Kyle Pennypacker and welcome back to Penny Prepper. Today's video, we're going to be discussing preparing your vehicle for emergencies. Before we get started today, I'm going to ask that you like the video, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and share with any like-minded folks. Alright, we're going to start off by saying that you need to make sure your vehicle is in overall good working order. Make sure that you have gas, the fluids, and please make sure that your tires are not bald. Stock up on some spare fluids and just keep them in your shed, garage, and even some of them leave in your vehicle. Storing gasoline is dangerous, but at least having a 1-gallon container that's empty in your trunk can make it easy if you break down or run out of gas. Fill it up as soon as you bug out or at the beginning of an emergency. $20, you can get a Harbor Freight 5-gallon container, and you can also go as large as a 55-gallon drum. You can get those wherever. You even get them on Amazon. But again, that can be very dangerous, storing that much gasoline in one area. Make sure that the area is well vented, and don't keep it in your house. If you have an attached garage or you have a shed that you could put it out in, make sure that it's not attached to the house. Keep it well ventilated, and make sure that during the summertime the garage or area that you're storing it does not get too hot. Now, preparing for the things that go wrong with your car can only go so far unless you have the parts and money to scavenge and fix whatever goes wrong. Having a tool bag and at least a spare tire with a jack are the minimum. Getting a fire extinguisher can also save you from a total loss in the event of a fire or something going wrong. Now that you've focused on your car, it's all clean, has the fluid stopped off, and you know it'll run as far as the fuel will get you, it's time to think about when you gotta ditch it. It's good to scavenge your vehicle before completely leaving it, whether it's taking the information out of the glove box with you or taking the mirror off that you can later use to signal for rescue. Having a get-home bag in your vehicle ready to go not only is essential for getting home when your car won't be able to get you there, but you can also save your life if you get stranded. Having a spare bug-out bag could also be an option if you have the room to have one. Having a bug-out bag already in the vehicle can save time when bugging out in a hurry. Now again, a bug-out bag is different than the get-home bag. You should have a get-home bag in every vehicle, which is smaller and it's just designed to get you from, let's say, work or the store back home. Then from there, you can bug out or bug in, and worst case, grab your inch bag and never come back. Alright, keeping a low profile is another key factor when bugging out and using a vehicle during an emergency. Having kid stickers, honor roll, support stickers can make it known how many people you have, the amount of supplies, and possibly even the type of supplies. Now, when I recorded this before, I realized that going into this category is a little prejudicial, but that's exactly the point. People will be making a judgment on you based on what they're seeing. So a great example, I'm just going to give the most stereotypical thing I can think of, is somebody sees a lifted truck and it's diesel. They have a thin blue line sticker with a Punisher sticker on the back, and it says support the Second Amendment, or you can have my gun when you take it out of my cold dead hands. The first thing you're going to think is, oh, that dude's probably got some sort of protection, but he's got a decent amount of supplies. Maybe what I can do is wait for him to let his guard down and take it. Or, if you do take it and you're not willing to wait, you might be in for a fight. Some essentials for the vehicle are going to be fix-a-flat, jumper cables, a charger pack if you're able to afford one, a fire extinguisher, a jack, spare tire, flashlight, tools, gloves, and I'm talking about mechanics type gloves, spare shoes, walking type, empty 1-gallon gas container, water or coolant, tire plug and the kit, and a spare phone charger. Can't hurt to also throw in an emergency bivy or an emergency blanket in the event of a breakdown, as well as small amounts of food, something that can get you through a day or two. I'll do a later video on the get home bag. Basically what that should be is something that's reflective, lighter in color, and it's going to be easy to carry, so lower weight. It's essential to get you home. Less than a bug out bag, but more of a bag that will get you home or to your next point. That's the best way to think about it. Getting you from wherever you get stranded back to your home to your main supplies. Alright, the challenge for this video is going to be to start a car logbook. That should be checks and items. Start by putting and getting a get home bag in your vehicle and making sure that your registration, inspection are up to date, and make sure that you log everything. Keep an itemized list of everything you have in your vehicle, including fluids, making sure that you're topping them off at least once a week or once a month, depending on the fluids. Also, checking to make sure that your tires are full of air and free of holes. Make a checklist for your vehicle, and like I said, check once a week at minimum and about once a month if you can't do every week. Also, start by putting down the mileage and the amount of fuel that you're using. This would be a good way to calculate how far you'd be able to make it during a grid down scenario when there is no gas to be gotten. So maybe drive to your parents' house, see how many miles and how far down the gas gauge dips, and then write that down. Take a couple trips, average it out, and then you'll know about what it'll take to get there. Alright, that's all I have for today's video. If there's anything you would like to see, please comment and let me know. Stay safe and stay prepared.